I've been delaying going on my first wild camp for a while now, for many reasons, each as invalid as the next. So today, I decided to pack my rucksack, hop in the car, and just set off. Well then, I have found camp for the night. It's a nice flat spot behind me. I will say I need to get here a bit earlier in future. I've got a rock to my left, but it's not providing any shelter from the wind, as you can probably hear. But the time is 8:10, so I'm going to immediately crack on with putting my tent up. I've arrived late, sun's going down. That's rule number 1 followed. It's definitely a guide rope kind of situation. The wind's picking up. I saw a review when I first bought this tent saying it's bomb-proof. Very much hoping so, because the weather is, it's windy. One thing I am regretting is taking my gloves out of my rucksack. I took them out thinking, oh, it's going to be a low of 12 degrees tonight, I'll be fine, I don't need gloves. That was foolish. Okay, tent's up, jacket's on, chairs out. And that means it's time for some grub. 20 to 9, so fair to say I'm quite hungry now. On tonight's menu, we have chili cheese chorizo quesadillas. That's right. So, got some wholemeal tortilla wraps because they're supposed to be better for you apparently. Then just some grated cheese, some chili, sweet chili sauce, and then some chorizo slices. Plan is to whack it on the gas stove in the frying pan. Should cook in a couple of minutes. And if it doesn't cook, it's fine, it can be eaten cold. I'd rather it be warm. To accompany it, got a Bradfield Brewery Farmer's Pale Ale, local beer, just up north of here, just that way I think, literally just over the hill. For those wondering, I'm in the Peak District today, again. I'm up on Kinder Scout, I think it's the highest point in the Peak District. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, and then to finish off, some jam tarts. And I got some biscuits for later, for supper. Have that with some hot chocolate. Let's crack on. So I've hiked about 5.5 kilometres up here. I got here about 6. I made it up for about half 7, 7:45, I can't remember. It's just before 8. Pretty slow going for me, but it's the first time I've been out in a couple of months. Just not really got round to it, unfortunately. Yeah, plenty of weekends free now, so regular uploads coming. So the plan is to just whack the tortilla on, sprinkle the cheese all over, and then put the chorizo slices on. Let's see how it cooks. So I'll put a base layer of cheese on, then I'll put some chorizo on top. Just gonna pour the rest of my cheese on. Sprinkle that all over. And I'll just spread this chili jam on. So with the food cooking, time to open this. Cheers. Nice. I think I'll take this moment to show you the scenery. It's not too bad if I don't mind saying so myself. Food's struggling to heat up a little bit just because of the wind. I think I'm just going to have to actually stand and block it with my hand. It seems to cook a bit quicker then. Definitely don't need to worry about it burning. So I've retreated into the tent, as you can clearly see. The wind was just a bit too much for my stove. I definitely need to invest in some kind of windbreak. It was just pointless. I was losing gas. Cooking in my vestibule, and it's cooking so much quicker. I can even smell it already, like miles better. And I'm a lot warmer. I didn't realise how chilly I was getting out there, which is definitely not what I wanted. So, yeah, cool. So, it's cooked nicely. Let me try and show you. That looks a lot more burnt than it is. It's not that burnt. It's all nice and melted and gooey inside. Don't want to risk burning it anymore though, so I'm going to tuck in. Got a film on. Been getting my sleep system somewhat set up while it was cooking, but it's cooked quick, so I've not had much time to do much stuff. So yeah, going to enjoy this meal, and I'll catch up with you after. Absolutely delicious. Better than the pizzas I've tried to cook while camping in the past, and I've not even tried to make that. I've tried to make a quesadilla. It's fallen to bits a little bit, but that's all right, as long as I don't get it on my tent. Well, that was very nice. Made a little bit of a mess. Not to worry. Anyway, onto some dessert. Got a apricot jam tart and I think blackberry jam tart. Absolutely lovely. It's a childhood favourite of mine. So, then the plan from here though, it's 20 to 10. I'm going to watch the film for a little bit. About 10 o'clock I'll put the kettle on, well, boil up some water, make myself a hot chocolate, and then probably about 10:30, have a nip out, look at the stars, hopefully if it's clear night, and then go off to bed, I think. Aiming to be up for about 6, 7 in the morning, I think, so we'll see. So, I've just got some water boiling. Tonight, I think I'm going to have some Galaxy hot chocolate. I've just got a little packet of biscuits to have with that. Yeah, so that'll probably do for supper, I think, and then not long after that, probably head off to bed. It's about 10:05 now, so got my sleeping pad and stuff set up, ready to go now. So might crawl into my sleeping bag. Temperature's dropping a little bit. Okay, so the hot chocolate's made. Would be nice with a little bit of water, but with a little bit of milk. But brings back memories of old scout camps when we used to make hot chocolate with just water. So made sure to stop it just before it got boiling so it'd be drinkable immediately. Yeah, just have a couple of biscuits. Don't know why I've delayed making this video for so long, to be honest with you. I know I've always wanted to go wild camping. I think it was just the fear of, actually just getting out and doing it for the first time ever. But I think that was pretty silly, There's other people around, I've seen a few people. But we're all respectfully, distanced from each other. It's fine. I don't mind being on my own. Definitely need to find some other spots. Don't think I want to do that hike up here every day. I don't mind the distance. I just hate going up hills. Never enjoyed it. It's nice when you're at the top and you get to see the scenery, but I just don't enjoy it. I mean, with time it'll become routine, so yeah. Definitely want to get here a bit earlier in future, because a lot of people have managed to find bigger rocks to camp behind, and that's provide a bit more, shelter from the wind. And also I'd like to be a bit closer to the edge. I'm quite a bit up and in the plateau here, so which is fine. I could still see out, but it'd be nice to be right on the edge, I think. But yeah, definitely more wild camps. If anything, probably just only wild camps from now on. I have to start doing some variations to them though. Keep it interesting. But yeah, I think that's probably it for me tonight. I'm just going to eat my biscuits, drink my hot chocolate. I'll nip outside before bed and I'll have a look at the stars. If there is any, I'll show you. But yeah, other than that, I'll probably be heading off to bed now. So yeah, cheers. Well, morning folks. Slept fairly well, got up early, packed everything away. I've just got my chair and my stove out now, but everything else is packed away, ready to go. It's coming up to 6:30. Made myself a coffee, it's a caramel flavoured one, mixing it up a little bit. Yeah, quite nice. Then for breakfast, I've got some chocolate porridge, high protein, high fibre. So, never had this before. Not a massive fan of porridge, to be honest with you, but I've got a long hike to do after this, so it's one of those ones I force myself to eat it because I know it's good for me. Apologies if the audio is bad at this section. Moisture seems to have got into my charging port on my phone overnight and it's rejecting my microphone, I think. So I plugged it in just in case it works, but Yeah, luckily there's not too much wind. Either way, I think I'll sign off there. It's been a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Hope you've enjoyed. Like and subscribe.